Hey everyone, nice to see you again. It's Monday night and it's 7:30 p.m. and my dinner's on the stove, probably burning, and I'm quite literally sitting here in my pajamas. I've just given up for the day. I spent the whole day teaching, so yeah. Kudos to all you teachers out there. I was teaching English to Thai students this morning who don't speak very much English at all, and that was so much fun, but it is a lot of work. And then I was tutoring this afternoon at my tutoring business, and we picked up lots of new kids, so I'm all buzzy and yay, we've got new kids. Point of this blog though is actually running. Promise, running. It occurred to me today that I can't really call myself a beginner runner anymore. It's not, after what's happened over the last year or so, I guess I'm not really a beginner. But I do know what it's like to be a beginner, and I've made a shitload of mistakes of my own. So I thought I'd impart some of that pseudo wisdom your way. I'm not a professional, I'm not a trainer, I don't know anything, but I have gone through a lot of different running style things. Also, I'm shamelessly going to tell you which brands I use for some of them because, one, I care, and two, maybe one day in I don't know, when pigs fly, brands might actually go, hey, we'll give you free stuff for that plug you did on that tiny little clip you did in your pajamas back on the 11th of February. But point is, biggest mistake I made when I was first running was to run every day. I've said this a few times, but it's a major one. So if you're a beginner runner and you've just seen this for the first time and you've never really looked at my blog before and you're only really just getting into running, don't overdo it. Don't try and run flat out every day. I promise, if you run slower and you take a couple of days off here and there, you're going to feel so much better for it. So much better in the long run. And there are so many other things you can do. Like, I wish I could run every day, but now that I've added in cycling and weights and a few other things, so much better. Second thing, shoes. I've got a friend who's been running in the same shoes for years and years and years. A couple of them, actually. No one specific, though I know she's cringing right now because she knows who she is. And shoes are super important. The more you run, the more weight you're putting on your feet. And there's a whole lot of other technical terms that I'm sure professionals in the field could tell you about. Basically, all of them will tell you to get your shoes sorted out pronto. And don't just go to the shoe store and pick up the cheapest pair that are on sale that kind of fit and seem to be in your size. Like, I've actually lost toenails from having shoes that are too small, and having the wrong style of shoe can really have a negative impact on your running and your running style and how it all works. So personally, I run in Brooks, but that doesn't mean that you should run in Brooks. I run in Brooks and I run in Ravenna's because I need a bit of support and they've got some stability and they fit beautifully for me and they feel good. And I've had people watch me while I run on a treadmill, and about 3 or 4 independent places have actually told me to wear Brooks shoes. So that's what I do. But go get checked out, run on a treadmill, have people look at you while you do it. Don't just listen to the pimply guy in the store who tells you to buy these shoes because they're hella cool and they've got a tick on the side. Like, just buy whatever you want. Except don't. Actually listen to the person who's telling you this stuff, who's qualified to do so. That's right. And then buy the shoes that they tell you to buy. Within reason, of course. Don't go and spend $600 on shoes. That said, it's nice to have a second pair of shoes if you can afford it. I'd love to rotate a pair in. Okay, so that's don't run every day and be careful of your shoes. The other thing is sun protection, oddly enough. It's summer in Australia now, so I know some of you people who are experiencing winter at the moment aren't thinking so much about this, though you're probably frostbitten and cranky. Sucks to be you, it's boiling here. I clearly run in the sun too much. I don't generally tan. At the moment, I'm super tanned. And after the colour run yesterday, I have a beautiful sock line. Like, it's just stunning. And my feet are white, this beautiful milky white, and my legs are this beautiful brown colour, and it's really sexy. It's a really sexy line right across my ankle. And then when I got the UV Safe 2 a little while ago, that was that device that sang every time I went out into the sun for too long, I realised that I'm actually getting an awful lot more UV than I should be. So it started beeping halfway through a 10 kilometre, 8 kilometre run, which means that I'm spending, just on my, short runs, double the amount of time I should be out in the sun. So yesterday I invested in a new pair of sunglasses, which I haven't had for ages. And I also make an effort to wear more sunscreen now, but I really need to add a hat to the collection. So think about your skin while you're out there, because, running outside is great for you, but running outside showing off your bare skin is sexy, but probably not great for your, prospects of getting something deadly later on in life. So watch out for it, really. It matters, and you guys matter to me, so look after yourselves, please. Those are the first 3. that I wanted to cover today. I've gone on for about 5 minutes. I don't want to let it go on too long. So don't run every day. Shoes, sun protection, basically pajama night. I'm doing what I want. It's Mental Monday. So, Mental Monday moment before I completely forget. I was feeling a bit down today because one of my students cancelled, and I was just kind of feeling tired and like, oh, do I really have to go out? And then, once I finished work, I got another call from a really lovely mother who just wants some help for her kid who's in year 2, so a 7-year-old. And she was just beautiful, and it just made me realize and remember again that sometimes a phone call and just being nice to someone over the phone can absolutely make someone's day. So thank you to that lady who just completely, gave me a nice positive end to my night. So I hope you all have a lovely positive end to your days as well, and I'll talk to you soon.